of the. Look at this.
Oh my gosh.
That's so cool.
And I'm not restraining the jaws or anything.
Not at all.
Look.
That's amazing.
Look how beautiful he is.
Pretty beautiful
Ziggy's
people.
going in.
All right.
What's going on, guys? We got a special visitor here again today. Chandler's hanging out, and I am just thrilled because look I got to meet Ziggy. He's going to help her out.
He's just trying to back up.
There you go. What's so cool is Sophia was holding Ziggy.
There you go. And just raise the head more than the body. Just like a baby, you want to support in the right areas.
Wow.
And you don't want to restrain.
Don't
it's a
restrain.
unique crocodile that does not like to be restrained. He's
Yeah.
so habituated to being handled since he was a little hatchling.
So show me what you were doing earlier with his
with
jaws.
his teeth? All right,
Yeah, look at
cool.
this.
So check this out. This crocodile, since he's in a sense desensitized, which is really just letting him know I'm not trying to hurt him, touching him all over his body, I can get away with it. Any other crocodile would have been me doing this.
And what's amazing is they have little ISOs there. Little
Oh yeah, you can get
sensory.
close. You can see him perfectly on every little bit of his body, every single scale or scoot. You can see it perfectly because of his light skin.
We're little backlit, so if you just gently turn this way, we don't want.
And look, he's like a bird of prey. He keeps his eye locked.
Keeps his eye locked. He is amazing.
We sincerely thank all of you happy campers out there. Your support makes a real difference in our efforts here at Kamp Kenan. This week's shout out goes to our newest supporter, Alex McLean. Thank you for all you do and for loving reptiles.
What you can see is we were talking about ISOs. It's integumentary sensory organs. It senses pressure and vibrations. These guys are so amazing that if you blindfold them, they're still able to catch fish in a tub. What do you got? Right
No, all the ISOs on the
Yeah.
white skin you can see.
Yeah, that's amazing. Now, alligators, I believe, only have them on their jaws, whereas crocs
Yes.
have them on every scale along the bottom. So these animals are just finely tuned for their environment. So we're gonna do something fun today. It's gonna be a tag team video today, man.
I saw the pond the last time I was over here, and I thought Ziggy's so habituated being handled. He's just over a year now, so I feel comfortable with transporting him because he knows me. If he was a hatchling, the stress on the animal, not ideal. I wouldn't do it. But I've worked with this animal for over a year. He knows me, he trusts me, and this is a situation where it's not too many people. We can get him in for a swim. It won't be his first time. The last time was at the Everglades Outpost Pond,
Okay.
where they have the swims with the alligator.
Okay.
But we took the alligators out in a little lockout area, and we had this whole pond, and it was just him and I swimming. Didn't
Very
try
cool.
to bite me once.
Yeah, so
He's
let's,
such a good croc.
I think the cool thing for you guys at home is you get to see how intelligent these animals are and how you can really work with them. And, I mean, this is incredible, Chandler.
I worked really hard on this. This is
Yeah.
my favorite animal on the planet is the crocodile. And this was my first crocodile under my license, so this croc means a lot to me. And it's an American croc. I'm from Florida.
It's an endangered animal here.
It's everything to me.
Yeah, there's about 1,000 maybe in the state, I think. And what's funny, dude, is every once in a while, up here on the east coast of Florida, we'll get the errant, an animal that's been lost.
Yeah.
And traditionally, or rather historically, you could find these guys as far up, I've heard, as Vero Beach.
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
Even over by Tampa.
Yeah,
They popped up.
It's really a cool species.
They'll
And
travel for
they
sure.
get large, but they're in the United States. This is the northernmost extent of their range is extreme South Florida. But what's crazy is these guys are an endangered species here in the United States, but they're also very shy here in the U.S. In fact, it was only a few years ago, finally, after years, someone got bit by one, but they were knuckleheads.
Yeah, it was at night. I think it was mistaken identity because here in Florida, that's the only case, and I think maybe even the people were messing with the croc because they never show their faces in the news reports.
Right.
And usually, if someone gets attacked by a shark or a croc, they want to be interviewed and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I have suspicions maybe it was foul play and the croc was messed with because here in Florida it's so rare, but like in Costa Rica, you're croc chow if you go swimming in the rivers.
Absolutely.
And if you go surfing, people get annihilated by crocodiles.
While
Same
back,
species. It's the craziest
have you
thing.
been over to Torcolas?
Yeah, I
Of
love that
course.
place.
It's amazing that if you guys are ever in Costa Rica, you got to make sure you go to the Torcolas. So, okay, we're just going to let them get set up, and we're going to head on into the pond and just see how he does. It's a big experiment, really. How did he do at the outpost when you swam with
The
him?
first time he was just like, because he was spooked. He thought there were large predators in
Right.
the water because there's the scent of alligators, and alligators were nearby. So obviously, instinctually, he was a little spooked.
Okay.
But once I got him in the water, he was fine. And we're
so
swimming together. The video just didn't get published because the footage didn't come out that well with the GoPro. Like, glitched on us. But we have swam with Ziggy before, and he was perfectly fine. I waited a whole year to do it, so he's well established and couldn't stress out too much because crocodiles specifically, you can kill them stressing out.
Exactly.
Especially a little gecko, a little gecko of a hatchling that's only a couple weeks old.
Oh man!
So now he's ready.
May I try and hold him?
Of course. Just like I said, you don't hold him. He just lays on you.
He just lays on me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You just gotta support him. Look how beautiful he is. His colors are insane right now. I'm so eager to get him outside on display because this natural sunlight would totally change up his colors, but I don't have a property yet.
Can you imagine years ago that video of the, look at this.
Oh my gosh.
That's so cool.
And I'm not restraining the jaws or anything.
Not at all.
Look, touching the teeth.
This is incredible.
You can get close with the GoPro and see the teeth.
Okay.
Look at that.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Look how beautiful he is.
Wow.
He really is beautiful, and
He
so
really
love you
is.
have
I
for him.
can't believe you just
He was
smooched
the guy
him.
in
Well,
South
do you remember
America.
the guy? There was that Acutus, big Acutus that the guy hung out with,
He rescued
who was
one that
shot.
got, he rescued it. Got shot by another farmer.
Everyone always thought, well, that might be a brain damaged croc.
Yeah, it's true. It did get shot, and he didn't raise it from a hatchling. This is a really interesting situation where I've gone the privilege to raise it from a hatchling, raise an American croc from a hatchling. Now, people have done it with salties, and I've seen it done where they're nice and laid back. Like, I've seen videos of dudes rubbing the jaws of, like, 12-foot, 18-foot salties sitting on their back. Oh I don't know. The same guy I saw the video of also had a messed up arm, so...
you never know what
That's
happens.
true. We realized that the second time watching videos, but...
I think the smart way to go would be to do what you're doing, and then just, of course, understand what that animal can do. But the real thing, or the real success, will be to get this animal to move in and out of certain areas you need them to
on cue.
Yeah. And this is the way to that end, is how habituated it is. Wow. What do you say? What do you say, man? Let's
get
in
do
there.
it. Whatever you do, just don't make the pop sound.
Oh no.
The pop sound will trigger this animal to hunt. It's like Jurassic World when they wanted to train the raptors to hunt for them.
Yeah.
This crocodile, all I got to do is the pop, pop, pop with my sound, and he's like, where's the food? He's
whoa.
smart not to eat fingers or whatnot, but let's not have him eat your African cichlids.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, Ziggy?
I don't mind.
He loves
agree.
African
No
cichlids, especially
popping
after
sounds.
Honestly,
past couple weeks.
it'd be an honor if he got a little cichlid. That's no big deal.
You want a
There's
little
so many.
cichlid?
There's a lot
ahead,
of
you
them.
can
There
go
are
sick
a
'em.
lot of them.
All right, so I'll hand him over to you because he should be with you when you put him in, and we're gonna get the show on the road.
Woohoo!
All right, dude.
Ready, beautiful
Ziggy's
people?
going in.
All right, he's going in. You gonna get a shot from there?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, putting Ziggy in. There we go. My son, Ruth.
And Ziggy's off. And look at that little tail, gently going side to side, keeping him afloat. I love the way they get their front arms kind of goofy looking like that as they're just splayed out. Just, gosh, he looks so calm. I cannot believe that this is an American crocodile, that he is hand raised. This is truly magnificent. And that's the position I love seeing baby crocs in, where their eyes and nose are above the surface. And he's just kind of checking things out. This is all brand new for him. He's never been in something this big yet naturalistic. So he's definitely taking it all in, but I'd say he's looking pretty good right now. Gosh, where is he? There he is. So funny how they can remain hidden even while just their eyes and nose are out. So this little guy has tons of ISOs all over his body, and those sensory organs are what help him detect the fish swimming around. And when he's laying in the mud, he can feel vibrations or little vibrations of prey items to where he can make a snap movement and grab something with his jaws. His jaws are actually quite tactile. He feels things with his jaws. They'll sift through the mud and pick out certain food items from time to time if they're kind of scavenging for food down there. But as we know, most of the time, they're ambush predators. They rely on stealth and then speed, explosive power. This little guy doesn't quite have that explosive power yet, but give it another few years, and this animal is going to be a very formidable one. So it's really cool that Chandler spent so much time with him to make sure that he's able to work with this animal in a more safe way. Yeah, I am totally blown away by this. Outstanding work, Chandler.
Isn't that cool? So cool.
He's just hanging out.
He's amazing, man. He's super calm. Now, I overheard you talking about
what was he doing with his liver to stay buoyant?
Shifting his liver forward to stay buoyant,
That's
shifting
so
it
cool.
back to move back into the water sleekly without making ripples. That's how they're such good ambush predators.
That's really cool. I never knew that.
Yeah, they shift their liver up and down.
Oh,
and
my
you can
gosh.
see that their stomach and their whole abdomen.
Yep, I'm noticing that underneath. You can really see it gets very concave.
Yeah.
So that's cool, man. I just learned something about crocodilian physiology I had no idea about. So this is what's cool about collaborations, guys.
Crocodiles are just endless.
They are
Back.
just the perfect predators, man. These are animals that have been around for millions and millions of years. Here we go. Let's get Ziggy's daddy in the water.
Oh my God, this is awesome.
You're going to love this.
I'm coming.
Now let's see how he does with two people in this pond. It'll be interesting to see if it shakes him up a little bit. This whole video is one big experiment, and I think Chandler's going to be really happy with how Ziggy's doing things right now. So cute. Look at this. Now, make no mistake, Ziggy knows that Chandler's over there. Remember, the ISOs are telling him little subtle things that he's able to read, and there you go. He's going to go down to the bottom and turns around, and just a little movement of his tail and he can get away. But unlike some of the gators, when we had that baby gator wind up in here and I swam with it, you can see that was a wild alligator that wanted nothing to do with me and it darted away. Well, Ziggy, he just kind of turns, gently moves away, and he wants to go explore. This is not stressing Ziggy out, and I have to say, this is the best way to swim with a crocodile, where the croc doesn't get stressed out, and it's a really cool long-term project. I'll be honest with you, I really hope we get this guy back to this house in another few years. Can you imagine a 6-foot-long Ziggy in this pond? That would be amazing. He wants to kind of set himself up where he's got wall and then the water, so he feels a little bit more secure.
You guys can let me bring my crocodile over here.
Dude, are you kidding me? Anytime. There he is. You could just make him out up against those floating leaves, those lilies right there. Not lilies, whatever they are. I'm not a botanist, darn it.
There we go.
I tell you what, this is really kind of what the dream is, you know, to watch somebody who's had this animal since it was born. This is the goal, you know, like we always talk about what makes us love these animals, and I think what you're doing with Ziggy is testament to their intelligence. A lot of people don't give these animals the credit that they deserve. They are.
They're so smart. There's a crocodile at the Everglades outpost that is trained, and it comes on cue, and it doesn't rush you for food. It stops 4 feet before and lays down when you tell it to relax.
There's so many,
They're so smart.
They are smart.
They're
They're not
incredibly
mindless. They're not mindless killers. You know, when they're out there in the wild, they're trying to eat. I mean,
Yeah.
anything that goes by is a potential food source. But it's cool to see what we'll be able to do with these animals if we are able to work with them.
Yeah.
You know, so this is really neat. It's going to be fun to watch this animal grow with your channel, man. Like,
Right?
it's so
I'll bring
cool.
them back here in a couple years
Oh,
when it's bigger.
that'll be fun. I'm going to need to get down to the outpost, dude. I got to come
Yeah,
see what
for
you're
sure.
doing.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
come see the snakes, come see the bushmasters. I know you're a big fan of
dude,
bushmasters.
I am. I would
My
love
female's getting big. She's like 4 feet long now. And I got her a yearling.
what do
as
you
a
think?
yearling.
Should I go visit Chandler?
Yeah, maybe feed the bushmasters.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Your African cichlids are eating my
Yes,
eating the dead
it's also a little bit of a spa treatment when you come to Kamp Kenan. It's really cool, but look at this gal. Wait, Ziggy's a boy.
I don't know.
We don't know. It's a little small. Huh?
I've had people offer to sex him, but listen, the people who've been doing this forever, the crocodilian experts that are old school guys in their 60s, they don't sex crocodilians under a year old. They don't take the risk.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to take the risk either. I don't think it's necessary. I'm just so happy to have an American croc, boy or girl. I named him Ziggy because it's unisex. So
Yeah.
girl or boy, it's a great
Yeah,
name,
it
and I'm
is
happy with my croc.
Awesome, man.
But in the future, definitely, I would want to breed. I don't know if I was. I don't think I mentioned this, but the mother is from Florida. She was a nuisance,
Okay.
right? And the dad was from Jamaica. So if they don't classify Jamaican crocs as a separate species to protect them more, if they don't do that, then technically this is a very good, rich bloodline. So if I get another crocodile to this bloodline, those are good babies. That's a new bloodline for that species for insurance colonies.
That is very cool. Man, it's awesome. I'll tell you what, let's go back underwater and see if we can get some more shots of Zig enjoying the Kamp Kenan aquascape ecosystem. So rad.
After hanging out with Chandler for a few days, I gotta tell you, I like the guy. There's a bit of a bromance budding right here. And I think with all his success on YouTube, he'll very soon have a place of his own, and I'm definitely going to want to get my friends from Aquascape to help him out and build Ziggy a really cool enclosure so that he can share this experience with him over and over again and continue to work with Ziggy to make sure that he doesn't get too aggro. Can you guys imagine what could happen? We know these are intelligent animals, but what if Chandler's able to maintain this level of relationship with this crocodilian? That would be amazing, and I definitely want to help him achieve that goal. He's a very good handler from what I've seen, and he's got a lot of passion, and the testament is just how perfect this animal is. Look at that. Am I able to pet the animal's tail without it freaking out or taking off? Yes, I am blown away, and I'm having one of the best times ever in my pond. God, I love this thing, and I definitely want to share the stoke. Look at this. How amazing does Ziggy look amongst the grasses and rocks covered with algae? You can see he blends in nicely. Such a cool animal. And now he's getting over into these tropical water lilies. I love this. Whew, amazing. Am I talking too much? Sorry, guys. I'm just beyond stoked.
He looks amazing. With that backdrop, like it's the way you want to see these animals. I love it.
It's moments like these where we really truly can learn and observe these animals in a very controlled environment. But again, I know I'm going on and on, but it's so natural looking. You got to think, a swimming pool isn't really going to make a croc feel happy. This is going to make him feel secure. So very happy. And you know what? You know who else is happy? You saw those big grins on our friend Chandler? Well, I can tell you, he is pumped that this animal's behaving so well. Let's give him the chance to get a good shot for his video. I'm going to swing out over here. Yeah, there we go. There's Ziggs. Hey, look at that. You can see his stomach, how it's kind of bent in. That's from the shifting of the liver that Chandler was talking about earlier. Where'd he go? Where is he? He's pretty cryptic. There he goes. I love this guy. Well, Ziggy, you and I are pals now. And I got your back. I cannot wait to get him back here at the Kamp Kenan pond. He is an ambush predator, a water's edge predator, and that's where he's just positioned himself. Amazing. It's hard to believe one day this cute little wind-up toy is going to become a 10 or 11 foot crocodile, perhaps even bigger if it turns out to be a male. A formidable predator, one that ranges from Central America to some Caribbean islands, and here in South Florida is the northernmost range of the American crocodile.
Oh man, it's so cool to get to spend time with people that are as passionate as animals as I am, and it's even cooler to be able to watch animals interact with us without being stressed out. It's going to be amazing to watch this little guy grow. Chandler's doing an amazing job with him. And yeah, if you guys don't know about Chandler, you want to check out his channel, go check it out. Chandler's Wildlife on YouTube. This is the first of many collabs we're going to be doing down in the future. Like I said, don't worry about those lilies, dude.
Sorry,
you look beautiful. Oh my God.
Thank you.
You look like a little flower. So cute. Okay. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll leave you with some more shots of Ziggy swimming around. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And thanks for all the support on the channel. We really do appreciate it. Yeah. Thanks for coming over, dude.
What do you call them, campers?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks for hanging out, campers.
Yeah. He's at summer camp today. All right, everyone. We'll talk to you later. I'll get you some more shots of Ziggy as we head on out, if I don't swallow my mustache. You feel like Ziggy? Yeah. I think that's a good place for me to end. I'll see you guys later. Good job, Chandler.